Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you are. This is another day that I just want us to talk about something. And today I want us to talk about something called retirement. What people call retirement. People work and they work for 60 years. After 60 years, they retire. But what happens to most people is that they get confused and they don't live a life that is truly theirs after retirement. Let me bring out a fact here that many years ago I studied accountancy at the Kenya Institute of Administration. And that is an institute that brings government officers and even private sector to train. A fantastic institute. And we were training together with some members of the government, or some employees of the government in accountancy. And today, allow me to talk about Francis, which is not his real name. We studied together. He was very hardworking, and he passed his accountancy examination, and he went back working for the government. Many years down the road, he had grown and become a senior person, an undersecretary in the government. That is a fairly very senior position with a big office with 2 secretaries, and enjoying the perks of the government. And he used to be at the top. And one thing, when I went to visit him one day, I realized that my friend was not real. He had felt as if he had reached the top, and the people that even they had schooled together and he thinks that they are below him were not important. I was ushered to his office, and a small talk. Duncan, I'm very busy today. Kindly come and see me another day. Of course, a person that you had spent over 1 year together, that kind of response, you feel a bit rejected. And I left his office. And don't forget, that time I had already resigned from a corporate job, and I had gone into business, into entrepreneurship. And I can tell you one thing, that entrepreneurship is never easy. It's never easy. And especially when you have not discovered your key purpose, your key calling in life. It's not easy. You find yourself jumping from one business to another, which means that at that point I was jumping from one business to another, and I'm not a success. Hence, someone that we had schooled with felt that I was below his standards. So I left his office. Long story short, Francis retired at the age of 60. He retired at the age of 60 from the government. But immediately he retired, it appears my friend was not ready for retirement. He was not ready for retirement. He had built a big house, he had everything, but he would wake up every morning, buy a newspaper, and go around town, doing literally nothing. 1 year down the road, Francis was a confused person. And this is what happens with many people who retire when they are not ready. Confused. Every morning you buy a newspaper, you sit down, you read the newspaper, and then the day is too long. What happens? Any Dick and Harry who gives you a business idea, you are open to business ideas without even researching. 2 years down the road, Francis came looking for me. And of course, a friend is a friend. You are not worried about what happened in the past. He came looking for me, and he told me, Duncan, the last 2 years I've tried business, and I've realized that we have sharks around. All my money, so many millions have been, I've lost so many millions trying to do business. Duncan, you have been out of the sector for over that years. Kindly help me. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to retire. And in the process of you retiring, you might deny yourself. You might deny yourself and might think that you have everything. Welcome to the world. And welcome to the world of sharks. Welcome to the world of sharks. A world of, I normally call it the red ocean. Welcome to the red ocean, whereby everyone bites each other, and there's blood all over. That is the entrepreneurial world. That is the entrepreneurial world. My dear friends, if you are nearing retirement, start preparing early. You see, start preparing early. Because if you don't prepare yourself, I promise you within the first 2 years, you'll be suffering, you'll be sick. You'll be sick, and allow me even to give you, allow me to tell you that chances are high that even if you are not ready, even dying within the first 6 years, literally dying and being buried within the first 6 years is very easy. Number one, don't deny retirement reality. Don't deny retirement reality. Your life has changed. It has changed. Don't deny reality. Look for support mechanism for consultants or people who have gone before you. Prepare yourself early. Plan yourself early. And how do you do it? Preparedness starts from the mind to the body to the soul. That's the first way of preparing yourself. The mind, the body, and the soul. That is the first thing, because your mind must be ready for the new dispensation. And one thing that you must appreciate, due to the advancement of technology, chances are that someone who retires at 60 years got another 30 years to live comfortably. Will those 30 years be years of strain? Will there be years of unhappiness? Will there be years of poverty? Because it is very easy. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are at this point in time. It is very easy if your mind, body, and soul is not prepared. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Start preparing yourself now. Because one thing I promise you, and especially the people who are not exposed to the world beyond their work. They wake up in the morning, they go to work, they leave in the evening. It doesn't matter your age. Now I'm not talking about retirement. If you don't expose your mind to knowledge and understanding, woe unto you. Woe unto you. Because the first thing that will be destroyed will be your family, because many people, especially people who are so busy in the office, they neglect their families. And when they come out, they realize that they don't talk at the same level. The parting shot, as we go to the next session, I want you to reflect. I'm leaving you with these words. Reflect, meditate, and think yourself outside employment. It doesn't matter your age. If your employment ceased today, and the economy has changed so much that these days we don't have security in employment, start asking yourself, how do I think outside the box? Beyond employment, who am I? And not who am I really? Anyway, this is to tell you that one is that you should register with our personal mastery classes, because you need to be prepared. You really need to be prepared. Reflect, think, and we'll continue in other sessions to talk to the people who have retired and see how they can become better. With that mind is to tell you, I wish you a fantastic life and be blessed. Bye-bye.